Can I go to a building with big butt? Whoa! This anime is so ecchi, man. Holy shit for the animating this scene. My god, they were like animating this ass shake scene for like a minute. Holy shit, man. They were like this big badunkas for like a minute. This anime is seriously well animated. Way more animated than what I believe was gonna be. Holy shit, was it animated with her ass there? It was shaking it, man. You were like, oh my god. Yeah, he sells me waifus. They are like every character got gigantic boobs too. Like every character is just massive. Yeah, like every woman is like absurdly big as anime too. Like he's dreaming on them. Like, that is the most jiggly anime ever. This is #1 jiggle anime. I've ever seen an anime with so much jiggling. This and Jet Girls, I guess. Jet Girls, but they're bigger here, this anime. Man is like, yeah, man! It's freaking awesome! You can't pregnate her, you can smash her forever! There she is, yeah. Kawaii! But it is so jiggly! It's not interesting to viewers, but it definitely is very ecchi. Oh my god, compared to like my stepsister, no, this anime is ecchi. So, hello Myrmonden here, another reaction, first impression, right? Again, this is a new season, a lot of anime to watch. No, I don't watch every anime, right? But this is anime too. So, every isekai anime is a goddamn harem, right? Like 9 out of 10 isekai are harem. This stuff is even called like isekai slave harem, whatever in English. So, this is straight up an ecchi anime, right? Immediately it's like boobs in the opening. So, okay, this anime looks, is ecchi, she's a kind of slave, right, this girl. Yeah, they all have like slave marks on them. Yeah. So this is Isekai immediately. It's kind of shiny op-eyes. And she got huge op. Man, they all, not all of them, but especially the other one. She also got very big op-eyes. So in this anime, they're freaking ridiculous. Her ass are like, you know, okay, the opening is good, man. She lands and it's like her ass cheek is like, it spreads on the screen in this weird angle. Yeah, you're like, of course, man, that was again, man, this opening is awesome from an ecchi standpoint. Yeah, it's like Overlord, whatever, right? He's straight, Village level 1, yeah, it's straight up a video game like it, right? So hopefully he can't leave, yeah, I think that is from a story aspect. Because if you can just lead the video game, nothing ever matters, right? You can die, it doesn't really matter, right? Yeah, I think it always just devalues an isekai. If it isn't a real isekai, it's one of those like virtual reality, it's basically isekai. Yeah, fights a sword. But Durandal? That sounds way too powerful to find a level 1 here, man. It's like, what? In a stable? Oh, okay, it's like, yeah, this is what I started with. Okay, it's like sure, when he was making his character, I guess he picked up this stuff. For the one, man, if match had even his, yeah. The villagers are fighting though. Yeah, I like that the people are fighting them though. So it isn't just like, you know, the typical video game where they just lose, you know. They actually are fighting. And he's like, I could stab him from the back, you know. He's like, it's a video game. If I die, it doesn't matter, right? Exactly. He's like, it's a video game. I can just stab him. Yeah, here we go. I can just stab him, right? Good graphics though, yeah. And bloody though. Whoa, that anime's pretty bloody too, yeah. This game, I mean, but seriously, right? Yeah, pretty good graphics there, both graphically from the violence standpoint and main character is pretty skilled at fighting them. Whoa! This anime is freaking bloody. He cut his neck through. This anime might be very ecchi because that was freaking bloody, man. He used, yeah, he's killed like 3 people now, man. The scenes are freaking bloody. Whoa! This anime is freaking brutal. So the ecchi scenes are probably gonna be very visual too, then. This might be a dark horse of the season because the fight scenes, I mean, it wasn't like a great fight scene from a choreography standpoint, but it was very, very bloody. Tomato use everywhere, right? And that means that it's probably not censored, which means that the op-eyes and ass are gonna be pretty sizable too, right? Yeah. When we actually get to the girls, they're probably gonna be very visual too, because that was freaking crazy brutal. That was seriously very, very brutal, which I didn't think was happy, right? So the ecchi is probably also gonna be super visual, right? Because it's kind of I mean, in Japan it kind of goes hand in hand, right? In America, you can make, you know, ultra violent scenes, right? In some stupid, you know, but you can't show any boobs or whatever, right? That's very, very American, right? Very, you know, Hollywood, yeah. It's like, we got all the heads are flying, whatever, but you can't show, you know, a boob, right? Yeah, that's like America. But in Japan, it's kind of opposite. But if Japan does, you know, a lot of, you know, blood, right, or whatever, tomato use, then it also means that they're gonna be very, very ecchi, right? But then it's like, you know, mature audience, whatever, right? Yeah, then it's The mayor might be lying, right? The mayor might be lying. Like, what do I... Safe word! Safe word! How do I leave the video game? Uh-oh. I'm stuck in the virtual reality. Fight, he was pretty confident because it's on a video game, but now we... Save and quit? Yeah, how do I turn off the video game? I'm stuck in the video game. That zoom out from his face there. This is surprising me how... But yeah, he's right though. It's like, I'm stuck in a video game, but it also I have weird... Yeah. But I also have UI. So he's still stuck in a video game, even though it's for life and death. Like, I killed some people. Now it's like, wait a minute. I like massacred those people. Yeah, oh my god. Now it's like, holy shit, man. I was like badging in there. Yeah, he was like, bam, bam, bam. He's like killing them all. I was like, what? I killed like 10 people in a minute, yeah. First he was like, it's a video game, and now it's like, oh shit, man, I freaking killed those poor people. Yeah, we're gonna be way worse now in next fight then, right? Because now of course he was very much like, it's just a video game, I can kill them all easily, yeah. Now it's like, shit, Seiya time. Now he has to be like, gonna prepare, I'm gonna train, I'm gonna exercise, right? Exactly, now it's like, I need to level up, right? Yeah, now I need to go Seiya. But we need to get a waifu, right? We need to get a waifu. Actually the same though, how would you know normally? How would a normal person know, right? Yeah, they look exactly the same. Yeah, it looks exactly the same, man. That bandana looks almost identical. How would anyone else know? How would that guy know? But I guess there's some... Really, the wife is gonna be a slave, right? Yeah, they're gonna be like harem. They're gonna be a slave to him, right? Yeah, so you go some color, right? They're all gonna be in... So now he gets the money for his... Now he gets the money for this. Man, the rules in this country are pretty hardcore, man. If you steal, you turn into a slave, and then the victim gets half the money for your woman. Sounds like that. Yeah, here we go. Sexy night woman. Yes, yes. First waifu. And there's like this village. There's something that's weird with this country, right? Yeah, suddenly it's like completely empty. Ooh, there are some waifu places, yeah. There's some places with ladies. He's like, ladies? He's like, yeah. Oh my god, anime is like, he's like, big asses? Can I go to a building with big butt? Whoa! This anime is so etchy, man. Holy shit for the animating this scene. My god, they were like, animating this ass shake scene for like a minute. Holy shit, man. They were like, this big badunkas for like a minute. This anime is seriously well animated. Way, way more animated than what I believe was gonna be. Holy shit, was it animated with her ass there? It was shaking it, man. You were like, oh my. Animated extremely graphical. Way more than I thought it was gonna be. My god, yeah. The ass shake there, you were like, what's happening? And we saw like the... I mean, it's not showing anything actually naked, right? But it was just like how they were like, there was some detailed flow of the panties. We were like, what? There was like, it's like an anime, you know, where the budget is like, you know, it's like $1 per second. And then come the buttocks in, and it's like $1 million per second. You're like, this is very animated. Holy shit! What? The main character's like, what? There's a market over there for hot ladies. He's like, yeah, let me go and buy a hot lady. Yeah, immediately he's like, waifus. Yeah, it's like, I need to hire you. Yeah, it's like. Yeah, he also hired him, right? It's like, you do quests, right? I got this, you know, sexy waifu running around. Oh, he wanna sell him some waifus. He wanna sell him some waifus. I got a sexy doggle over here. Do they buy slave? I got this like very smashable waifu over here. He wants to sell him some waifus. This is the dream isekai, man. This is like, get me some isekai waifus, man. Yeah, deals in, you know, the dirty stuff, yeah. Oh my, this anime. Yeah, he sells me waifus. They all, like every character got gigantic boobs too. Like every character is just massive. Yeah, like every woman is like absurdly big as anime too. Like he's dreaming on them and they're like this big, right? Ah, here comes maybe the main girl then, yeah. I think so, the maid. This is probably gonna be the main girl, right? Like every woman is so big in this anime. They're so juicy, man. Yeah, they're like so juicy. My god. Yeah, they're like massive. But this is her, of course. This guy is like, you wanna buy me some slaves, right? I have a lot of sexy maids. Yeah, but it's the main girl, right? Yeah, so I guess he's gonna buy her. The air camera angle. He flies into her jiggle. This is the most jiggly anime ever. This is the top one jiggle anime. This is the jiggle anime of the century. Yeah, the most jiggly anime ever. Jiggle. Big titties. He's like jiggle. Like what? Yeah, he was a seller, right? For some reason. She's my most expensive girl. I buy the maid, right? Because he got it's the most jiggly anime ever. This is number one jiggle anime. I've ever seen an anime with so much jiggling. This and Jet Girls, I guess. Jet Girls, but they're bigger here, this anime. The jiggle anime of the year. Boy is awesome! Man, this old man is like, yeah, man! He's freaking awesome! You can't pregnate her, you can smash her forever! It's like, what? Oh. Yeah, she likes it. Man, this anime is incredibly graphical. Man, you see her tongue there. She likes to lick it. But he's almost gonna buy a lot of slaves though. Yeah, the whole anime is about him buying slaves, right? This anime is gonna be so controversial, man. This is some controversial anime. People are gonna complain about that, definitely. This is a new shield hero, man. This is a new shield hero. The guy is like Roxanne. He's Raftalia, right? He's gonna buy a lot of slaves, this guy. Man, he's gonna buy a lot of slaves. Yeah, better than I buy it to some ugly bastard, right? He's thinking it's pragmatic. It's better I buy her than some ugly fat bastard, right? Oh, he's like, yeah, bargaining here. What's that bargaining? Yeah. Only 400,000. But what money does he have? I don't know. Like, but now it's probably, I give you a quest to buy her, right? He wants to do a quest for him, right? He's like, if you do this quest, I give you her. So he's gonna be like, do a quest for me, young lad, and you will get her for the quest award. There she is, yeah. Kawaii! But it is so jiggly! Oh, here we go. 5 days on you, boys, yeah. Yeah, this man, this old man, he really knows how to sell them. This old man is a goddamn master trader, man. He's like, serve you, master. Oh my god, this anime is so hentai, holy shit, man. Oh my god, this is jiggly, man. It's so jiggly, this anime. It's so much jiggle, man. It's like, the actual graphical jiggling was like, oh my god. I was like, jiggly, man. Yeah, so Roxanne will be mine. He's a bias for Talia. Yeah, this is Shield Hero Season 3, man. This anime was, oh my god, was it etchy. I mean, the opening was just like, kind of glary, like, light effect etchy, right? But the actual episode, man, when he was fantasizing about the woman, she was like shaking her ass. You were like, whoa, yeah. The first time we saw him thinking about the brothel, and we saw a woman like do some kind of, you know, twerking or whatever. You were like, whoa, the actual like graphical effect on the twerk was like, all the budget went into that shake there. Yeah, that ass shake was like $1 million, man. It's not interesting to viewers, but it definitely is very etchy. Oh my god, compared to like my stepsister, no, this anime is etchy. Holy shit, it's etchy. But it's weird when you go into like, you know, top quality hentai graphics for like a twerk or something. Yeah, you're like, we put all the money on this 1 minute twerk scene. It's like, this is where we put like $1 million budget to animate that shake there. Maybe they're changing to another woman. No, it's Roxanne all the time in the ending. Yeah, maybe they're changing to another woman next episode. I don't know, I feel kind of weird that the ending only showed Roxanne, right? The wolf girl. That felt strange to me, yeah. The ending was only Roxanne. I would imagine the ending probably showing you other waifus, right? Because it was the opening version. So let's review it. And in the opening, he has like 10 wives, right? Because they are slaves or whatever, right? So he's obviously, but I mean, okay, the first of all in the opening, this anime is so, it's so curvy. It's the curviest anime ever. The jiggle and curves, man. You're like, yeah, she laughs and it's like badunkas, right? Clearly he's gonna have an actual harem, right? So they're all gonna be slaves or whatever, right? So you're gonna have, look at that red top, man. Yeah, they're so curvy. Oh my god, this anime. Look at that woman with red hair, right? Like, her body is like half boob, man. Like, it is ridiculous. The other ones look less big, but yeah, and there's a cat girl, and she looks really big too, right? And there's probably an elf, so it's probably some, I mean, some storyline, right? That he can buy. The red here woman looks like a human though, but the rest of them are definitely not humans, right? So you can probably buy them because, you know, they're like slaves, because they're like a cat girl, a wolf girl, and an elephant or someone, right? And maybe a pixie or whatever, yeah. But I was saying here, in the first part I was saying, just the ending, right? Only showed Roxanne. That's weird to me. So either they're gonna probably add the other woman in the ending, right? Or they're gonna have the ending is gonna change. Okay, so let's go with that scene. Obviously, this is the most jiggly anime scene since Jet Girls. Have you ever seen Jet Girls, right? It's the anime where they draw jet skis, right? And all the girls are big, and they drive the jet, and they're like, do. That anime is more jiggle though, because the anime is jiggle anime, 10 minutes per episode of jiggle effects. But yeah, this anime, right? I can't show you a scene, of course, because obvious reasons, right? Big screen here, but my god, yeah, when he was fantasizing about meeting his ladies, right? For like, it's like half a minute scene, right? Again, I keep saying it, but that scene was just absurdly curvy. You were like, whoa, right? You saw he was like fantasizing about some random woman's, and she was like twerking or whatever, right? And her ass was like, the whole screen was just her, you know, yeah, it was like weird. And then there was some woman with like, you know, some gigantic oppas into a woman that was pulling her. Yeah, you were like, what's happening? That was fantastic about old ladies. And then you go to see the main character, right? And she had this gigantic, you know, boobs and ass, and then the red top in the opening is even bigger, right? So they're like ridiculously sizable. This is the curviest anime ever. This is the most curvy anime I've ever seen, man. Holy are the characters extremely well badunkas everywhere, right? But the thing is that, like I said earlier in the reaction part, as soon as you see, right, that the girls have, or not the girls, sorry, but you see the blood, right? You see the tomato juice. So you just saw that scene when he was like, he killed one guy, and that was graphical, but it wasn't like extremely graphical. But then he cut another guy, the second kill. That was like, whoa, we get into the throat. I was like, whoa, right, but bam. Then I knew at that moment, this anime was gonna be crazy sexy, right? Because I guess that's that. If you have that kind of level, right, of actual, like, you know, action scenes in an anime, that means that the anime clearly is you know, aimed, you know, to not care, right? You know, it's like an uncensored kind of, it's not a hentai, right? But it's clearly, you know, it's an action anime, you know, clearly with very, very graphical scenes in an action scene, right? So then you know that they're not gonna care about it in ecchi way either, right? No, but seriously, right? Because it's really a cultural thing, right? But if you have an anime that goes so brutal when it comes to, yeah, the fight scenes, right? They're clearly gonna care about the sexy scenes, right? Because of course anime have a much easier path to be sexy, right, than to be, you know, brutal in an actual murder scene or whatever, right? That is much more American, right? So if you're gonna have really, really brutal actual fight scenes, then you're definitely gonna have very ecchi scenes. But this anime, yeah, it was enjoyable, man. It was crazy sexual. I liked it a lot more than my stepsister, right? My stepsister was just kind of like, you know, the last 5 minutes were very ecchi there too. So if you want, they're both ecchi, don't get me wrong. And the dialogue in the anime was incredibly hentai. It was like, oh no, my sister saw my whatever. Yeah, it's ridiculous, right? But I don't know. They're both pretty funny. But clearly the body here was way better, right? Like, it seriously was just like, yeah, the anime looked pretty crisp. There's some good power vision, there's some good zoom stuff and so on, some good 3D stuff. So the anime looked really good. And then again, I keep saying that, but the actual, like, you know, ecchi scenes were like really good. Yeah, the ecchi scenes, they were like top budget hentai scenes, right? You know what I mean? Obviously, again, not showing anything, but you know, ecchi, yeah, they were. But I mean, like, on a budget standpoint, right? They were like really, really high quality. The ecchi was incredibly high quality. So yeah, this anime, I definitely keep watching it, definitely, personally, because man, guilty pleasure. Was it better than Vermilion Gold? I mean, arguably, Gold Vermilion was less ecchi. This anime is even more ecchi. Yeah, this is probably the most ecchi this season, right? But I would say that Vermilion Gold was funnier, though. You had better jokes, right? And better personality, the dynamic between the two main characters, right? Vermil and Ontario, yeah, better dynamic. However, Roxanne here didn't really get to be so much in the episode, right? So maybe next episode we see the main character earning money to buy her, and then they're gonna be lovers or whatever, and then so yeah, I would love to see how Roxanne is gonna be as his wife, right? I mean, because as in every kind of rom-com anime, if they don't introduce the female main character, right, or male if it's whatever, the other gender, right, yeah, the other person is a date, right? If they don't really introduce the love interest in episode 1, it's always kind of like, oh, I wonder how it's gonna be. You have to kind of get to them dating or whatever, right? Or being married or whatever. So we still don't really know exactly how they're gonna be together, right? So we kind of have to get to that point, and that's probably my biggest critique, I guess, as an episode 1 here. that, yeah, she just appeared in the last 2-3 minutes, but she had little screen time, so we don't really know how the actual, romance or whatever is gonna go, right? So we had to watch one more episode at least. But it feels like next episode she won't maybe be in the episode either, because he has to buy her, right? He has to have to get the money to save her in 5 days or whatever, right? So she's probably not gonna see it until episode 3, I feel. Episode 3 is probably where we're gonna see them have some kind of marriage or whatever, right? But anyway, that was a good episode though. That was incredibly ecchi. This is absurdly ecchi. Anyway, please subscribe, press that like button, guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for summertime. And another ecchi anime, dating a vampire. Yeah, very ecchi. This season feels so ecchi now. It's just a bunch of romantic ecchis. But anyway, guys, please check out, Made in Abyss, right? Stepsister, and also, of course, Isekai Oji-san. And I would say here, yeah, I feel this was better than Stepsister, right? My stepsister is my sister kind of thing. It was okay, but this was better, especially from a straight up ecchi standpoint. It was much better. Again, right, from the ecchi standpoint, this was like 10 times better, right? From the actual curvy standpoint, this is the most curvy anime ever, yeah. So this anime definitely wins in curviness, that's for sure. Then the storyline though of the anime is kind of like lacking. So Isekai, and there's no real story, right? Maybe we have a story later though. The Labyrinth is going to be important, right? So it might have a good story, hopefully. Anyway, see you guys and have a great day.